Welcome to this checkpoint course on threat prevention. So in this course, we're going to take a look at how to protect the network from cyber attacks. We are going to be configuring antivirus, antibots, IPS, threat emulation, threat extraction, application and URL filtering, content awareness, data loss prevention. So before we commence, the first thing that we would need to do would be to run a test. So we need to check the network. We need to run a test on Checkpoint's portal to see our level of protection. And then after we've seen our level of protection, we are going to configure Checkpoint to protect us further. So to do this, we'll come to cpcheckme.com. This is a Checkpoint portal for running protection test. Okay, so we'll come to cpcheckme.com/checkme. And then we want to run a test for network security to check if our firewall is protecting us. Although at the moment, Checkpoint has not been configured yet. So we just want to check, okay, is the network secure? And if you want to test for endpoints, you can check this box for endpoints. If you have cloud infrastructure, you can test on cloud or for your cloud infrastructure, or you could even test for your mobile phone to see whether you're really protected. Okay, so let's test for the network. So what we can do at this point will be to click on network. We'll check this box that says I have read and agreed to Checkpoint's terms and conditions, and then we'll click on check security now. Okay, so this is running the test. Okay, so it looks like we are not protected. So there is no protection against malware infection, no protection against command and control communication, zero-day attacks, browser exploits, usage of anonymizers, and even data leakage. Okay, so you can also scroll down to see more features. So as you can see, there is no protection. This laptop is not protected, which is why you enrolled in this course to learn how to use checkpoints in protecting the entire organization. So in the next module, we are going to be configuring checkpoint blades. Okay, so we're going to be configuring things like your antivirus. Okay, so let's double click on the firewall. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you the blades that we're going to be using. Okay, so we're going to, as you can see, we're going to configure. Let's start from threat prevention. So we're going to configure antivirus. Okay, we're going to use this to block viruses, to block worms, to block malware. Okay, so we're going to protect the organization from virus. Then we're going to configure antibots. Antibots is useful when infected systems are trying to communicate with remote command and control centers. So we're going to be using antibots to block malware. Then there's IPS. We're going to use IPS to protect the network. There's also threat extraction. With threat extraction, we're going to be removing threats. We're going to be sanitizing documents. Like when a user is trying to download a particular document, we're going to use threat extraction to remove active elements like hyperlinks, JavaScript macros. We're going to be sanitizing all documents or all files before they can be downloaded. Then we're going to configure threat emulation as well. So any file that is meant to be downloaded is going to be inspected in a sandbox environment. After that, we're going to take a look at autonomous threat prevention, sandbox, threat cloud, IPS protections, command and control protections, file and URL reputation, sanitization as well. But we're not going to stop there. We'll also go further to configure application control, URL filtering, content awareness, data loss prevention, anti-spam, and email security. So in the next module, or in this course, we're going to see how Checkpoint can be used in protecting the network from cyber attacks. Join me in the next module. Thank you.